Ahoy there, YouTube! We're back again today for more of our Gencon Bonanza Explosion Blowout coverage, brought to you live by some amazing sponsors, including Medieval Lords, who are coming out with Black Souls later this year, Tasty Minstrel Games, who sponsors the entire channel, and of course, Bleem Games, who have Dark Mages coming out very, very soon. And one of the things that I was most surprised as we were walking around the exhibit hall yesterday was this sign right here. Apparently, there is going to be a Breaking Bad, the game, coming out from Asmodee. I don't know. Jim's going to tell us all about it. So, Jim, what is this?
This is not a game. This is a tool to teach people to sell the product. Because the product is pure. It's 98% pure. You're not going to get anything better on the market. Now, I can make the product, but I need someone to distribute the product. Okay? So this is designed to teach people how to distribute the product, to sell the product, and to make money so everyone is happy. Now, say my name.
Walter?
Say my name.
Walter.
Say my name.
Jim?
Say my name.
Hirschberg. Heisberg. Oh my god.
You're darn right. Okay. No, this is the Breaking Bad board game, and you can take this from me because I'm just the demoer. No, but it is a lot of fun. The game is designed. It's a faction-based game with alliances, treachery, and running from the cops. Because you can play one of 4 factions. It's a 3 to 8 player game. You've got right there was the Cartel faction. This is the Heisenberg faction. You can also play, as all the characters from the show. You've got the Pollos Hermanos faction, which and each set has 2 characters. Each of them have their own abilities, their own cards, their own deck, and they can do certain actions. Now, you can also play as the DEA. Now, each faction has their own strengths, weaknesses, and in the case of the DEA, different goals than the other. So, like if you're playing the DEA, you want to get everybody in jail, and to be the only faction left in the game. Same thing with the other criminal factions. You want to be either the last faction in the game, or you want to sell the most meth to get to the final. I mean, and depending on how many players, it will depend on how much you have to sell. If you sell the most first, then you're the winner. So it can be a little bit harder for the DEA in the game, but otherwise it's a lot of fun. You've got, and each of them has their strengths and weaknesses. The whole point is to get a chemist in a lab for the criminal factions to create meth, to sell meth, and then hope you don't get into gunfights, because that's another thing in this game. One side can go after in a gunfight against another side, or you can shoot at the DEA if you want. Just don't end up in jail. You can also make alliances. The criminal factions can. If you are, say, with the Heisenberg faction, you can work with the Pollos Hermanos faction. Maybe they have all your labs have been seized, but Pollos Hermanos is a lab. You can put one of your chemists there. You can share the profits, but be careful, because at any point you can be double-crossed, and they can kick your chemist out, put in their own chemist, and you're left to the bricks. So, it's 3 to 8 players. You always have to have at least 1 player playing the DEA. If you got 6 to 8, you need 2 DEA agents. But the DEA has a lot of abilities too. They tend to have several gunfight cards. They've got seized lab cards. They basically can. They're trying to take people out, but they also are limited because they can only play certain cards if you have a certain notoriety, and the notoriety comes from either the meth you have on your character, or that's been sold by your faction. If you only sold a couple of things of meth, they're not going to try and arrest you. But if you go, basically you go up this scale, and the higher you go up in the scale, the more stars you get on your notoriety from the DEA, ergo, the more they're going to keep an eye on you. So, it's really true to the show. It's really got a great flavor, and I can't recommend this game enough.
And do you know when this is expected to be coming out?
From what I've been told, it's supposed to be later this year. Unfortunately, I don't have any more details other than that, there's only 4 more months left in this year, so it should be pretty soon.
All right, thank you very much, Jim Heisenberg. And if you're enjoying this Gen Con coverage, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below or in the comments below. Let me know. If you had a bag of meth, what would you do with it? Like a big bag, like one of those gallon-sized bags of meth. What would you do with it?
What I do with it?
Yeah.
Go to the police.
Okay. Yeah. That's a smart answer.
You've got a camera in front of me. I would go to the police. No, really, I would go to the police. You have meth, just give it to the police.
I would kind of feel out the police to see if there's some kind of reward program for turning in a giant bag of meth, and then I'd go from there.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll give you that.
Let me know what you do in the comments below, and as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.